Superman Kev, 2001. So today we're doing something different. Today I'm at a good friend's house and we're going to change a clutch. I've never changed a clutch before, so this will be new to me. So what I have learned is, as you can tell, I put some all the clutch parts in the oil, fresh, clean oil. Make sure everything has been covered. I've had different comments. Some people have said only half an hour in oil. Some of the people have said 24 to 48 hours. These have been sitting in the oil for 72 hours. As soon as I receive the parts, I put them in oil. And whenever I got the time, then I decided to change it. And today is the time. Take all the clutch parts out. There you go. And I'm going to let them drain dry a little bit. Not very much, but just enough that it's a little easier to work on. So I don't know if you can tell, there's all the clutch plate here. The one that is the furthest out here, this is the one that is the thickest. So this is the one that will go in first. And when I touch my fingers, it is a little thicker. All the good parts in. So we have to make sure we have everything in place. Okay, so we'll put the cover back on. Just like so. So now we'll put the 4 new springs into the holes. And then put the nuts back on. And this is the one of the tricky parts. I usually use a star method to put them in. And they have to be, I believe it is 7 pounds pressure. I don't know if you can't see right down here. It shows that it will use 3,000 milliliters. So that's 3 liters. So I have some oil set aside, and then I'll just put it back in whenever all the parts are back in. So for now, I'm taking all the parts back. This is with a 4mm Allen wrench. I'll put them back in. So what I like to do when I put stuff back in, especially for something like this, wherever the easiest ones are, that's the one I put in first. but I put it in and let it really loose so I can actually wiggle it and put the more difficult in. So by putting the easiest one in, it just holds the part in place. Then it's easier access with the other one. So without further ado, let's see if we can tackle this one here. I have to put brand new oil in and change the filter at the same time. And then you're all set to go. And yeah, I'm going to give it a good buff whenever I'm done. This is just an oily rag, but I'll give it a good buff whenever I'm done. Yeah, I could have done that while the part was out, but that's something I didn't think about it. But hopefully you guys will be able to do that. Okay, so let's go on the other side and let's do the clutch adjustment. Oops. Okay, whoops. So I took the cover aside. The lock nut, and that's with the 10mm. There we go. So it's nice and tight. So there's still some free here, but that's what we want. Then we can readjust it from here. So if we go back on the lever upstairs, on top here, so let's adjust it here. We can see there's quite a bit of loose here. So we need about 4mm. The specs call for about 4mm. Which is about the thickness of 2/4. So if I put the 2/4 here, oh yeah, there's quite a bit of loose here. So I'm going to go down there until I get about 4mm here, and then we can do the micro adjustment with this one here. So let's go back down there. We'll have to go back and forth to make sure we get the proper tightness. So we have here, and then we'll tighten up. And then we'll go back on top here and check it out. Oh, that's way too tight. So we'll have to go back and loosen it up a little bit more. Let's see what we have here. Oh, it's a little too tight. So I'm going to loosen it a little bit. Let's go back up here. Oh, this feels so much better. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. So we'll go back here. And we'll lock it in place. This is exactly what we want, so we'll lock it in place. Okay, now we're ready to put the part back on. And what we can do, if you're really keen on it, you can clean all the parts while it's out. Then you can get all the corners and whatnot. So I'm just going to grab a quick rag. Move the rubber out of the way. And just clean the edges. Oh yeah, it makes a big difference now. Look at that. So much better. Do it all around. Okay. So the main part of the cover here, we'll do that as well. Yeah, some of the parts when it's up there, it's very difficult to reach.
Oh, hold on here. I think this one's done.
Beautiful. It even sounds better. So let's see what happens. Oh yes. Yeah, I can feel it already on the clutch there. It catches a lot lower. So it has to be, I'll wait till spring and do the final adjustment at that point. So hopefully this video will be able to help you out, and good luck with